Hello, I'm Frankie Rufolo, and today I'm going to do a book review of the third Timeriders book, the Doomsday Code. And some of my friends at book club, they'd read the first two books, but then lost interest when they got to the third one and they didn't like it. To be honest, I thought this one was just as good, but I can see where they're coming from. But at this point in the series, it does get kind of complicated with all the sort of plot that runs throughout the series as mystery, and you just read the blurb. It's about this man in 1994 who finds his own name in an ancient manuscript, and the Time Riders team have to travel back in time, and they go to the Middle Ages, the time of Robin Hood, as you might have guessed, to the time of Prince John and King Richard and the Crusades, and yeah, things do get pretty complicated, like I said. But where it works before, it still works. Good characters, good writing throughout the series, with the action's pretty good, and it makes you appreciate living today when they go back in time. Some of the stuff they see and talk about, it's pretty hard hitting. But yeah, one thing that I kind of had an issue with was the feminism. See, in the last book they introduced a robot/clone woman, and she was a great female action hero. But in this book they reintroduced the male clone/robot man. Well, obviously he's a man, he's male, like I said. And yeah, he sort of gets the action, whereas the robot clone lady ends up being sort of romantic. Like, it's pretty weird, and it's at times entertaining. But Maddie, the one in the middle, she also gets her own romance as well. And I think it's a bit of a problem throughout the series. Whenever one of the Time Riders gets a love interest, it's always the female ones. Like, with the male characters, sometimes there's a relationship is implied or is sort of glossed over. It's only with the girls that Alex Scarrow delves into their feelings. Like, I mean, I guess they are well developed, but they're not treated quite the same way as the male character that we've seen. But anyway, like I said, there's a pretty big twist. The time travel stuff, the time getting changed is still there. It's still entertaining. If you like the first two books, you may like this one. It's not quite as mindless as the second one. Obviously it's a book. It's not completely mindless, but it's not as much of a fun read. But it does interesting takes on things. There's a big twist, and all the strengths in the previous books, you know, apart from the little troubled female characters, it's all still there.